Hello, my dear students of class 10. I hope all of you are well and safe. I am also well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am MD Johar Islam Chaudhary, lecturer in chemistry, Rajagutara Model College. Today, I am going to start an important lesson from your textbook, that is unsaturated hydrocarbon, alcohol, aldehyde, carboxylic acid, and finally, I'll discuss about polymerization. Let's start. At first, you have to know what is unsaturated hydrocarbon. Remember, the hydrocarbon containing carbon-carbon double bond or carbon-carbon triple bonds are known as unsaturated hydrocarbons. That is, unsaturated hydrocarbons may be alkene and alkyne. The organic compound which has at least one carbon-carbon double bond, at least one carbon-carbon double bond in its carbon chain is called alkene. The general formula of alkene is CN is twice N, where the value of N equal to 2, 3, 4, etc. On the other hand, the organic compound which has at least one carbon-carbon triple bond in its carbon chain is known as alkyne. The general formula of alkyne is CN is twice N minus 2, where N equal to 2, 3, 4, etc. Now, I'll discuss about rules for writing naming of alkene and alkyne. At first, you have to know the rules. Then I'll discuss about the example of these rules. At first, alkenes are named by omitting ane and adding ene in the case of alkene with the names of alkane. So alkane minus ane plus ene equal to alkene. And similarly, alkynes are named by omitting ane and adding yne with the names of alkanes. You have to consider the longest carbon chain with double bond or triple bond is chosen. Number 3 point, the position of double bond or triple bond is determined with a smaller number by numbering on carbon atoms either from left or right end. It means you have to consider the longest carbon chain keeping carbon-carbon double bond or carbon-carbon triple bond at least number of position. The branch chain alkyl groups or substituents are numbered and their names are placed as prefixes in alphabetic order with comma and hyphen like previous rules for alkane. The position of double bond and triple bond is indicated by the number inside the name with hyphen on both sides of the positional number. For example, for alkene, you have to use alk plus the number of the position of alkene plus ene. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon. If you consider from left, right to left, then the position of double bond, is at number 2 position. But if you consider from right to left, the position of double bond will be 1, 2, 3. So you have to consider from right to left, because if you consider from right to left, then the position of double bond is at lowest number. So number will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here CH3 group is substituent. So the name of this compound will be 4-methyl. At position 4, methyl group is present. So 4-methyl pent, it is 5 carbon containing alkene, pent for 5 carbon, 2-ene. 2-ene mean at position 2 double bond is present and ene. Alk plus number plus ene, pent 2-ene. Similarly, the name of this compound is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At position 5, methyl group is present So 5-methyl hex 1 in 5-methyl hex 1 in. When 2 or 3 double bonds are present in carbon chain, then we call is alka. Alka diene. Diene, it means two double bond, and alka triene mean three double bonds. Again, diene mean 2 double bond, triene mean 3 double bond, tetraene mean 4 double bond. Similarly, when 2 or 3 triple bonds are present in carbon chain, then we call this alka diene. Diene mean 2 triple bond, and alka triene mean 3 triple bond. For example, for alkene, CH3, CH2, CH double bond, CH double bond, CH2. Please observe from the structure of above, from the structure of this compound, you will observe that 2 double bond is present here. So you have to consider the numbering from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for hexa. Hexa 1, 3 diene. 1, 3 at 1 position and 3 position alkene double bond is present. So the name of this compound will hexa, means 6 carbon, 1 hyphen 1 comma 3 hyphen diene. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It means octa. Octa 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. Triene. Triene mean 3 double bond. In the case of alkyne, the name of this compound is hepta-1,3-diene, because if you numbering from right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, here we use hepta for 7. At position 1 and position 3, triple bond is present. 2 triple bonds are present here, so diene. In the case of this compound, you have to consider from right to left in the case of numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the name of this compound will be octa. Octa means 8 carbon. At position 1, position 3, and position 5, 3 triple bonds are present. So the name of this compound will be octa 1, 3, 5 triene. Triene mean 3 triple bonds. And now I'm going to start to explain the preparation of alkene and alkyne. Alkene can be prepared from ethyl chloride or from ethanol. If ethyl chloride is reacts with alcoholic NaOH, then we'll get ethene. Here ALC stands for alcoholic. Alcoholic. It means the solution of sodium hydroxide is prepared with alcohol solution. Here this Cl and this sodium combined and produce this sodium chloride, and one hydrogen is removed from this carbon, one hydrogen is removed from this carbon, and this OH group combined and produce water. And finally, we'll get CH2 because one hydrogen is present, is removed here. So CH2, double bond CH2, that will get methane. It is elimination reaction. In the case of elimination reaction, you have to use alcoholic sodium hydroxide. Remember this very important point, alcoholic sodium hydroxide you have to use. From alcohol, alkene can be prepared when we use dehydrating substance like concentrated sulfuric acid, phosphorus peroxide, calcium oxide, calcium chloride, etc. Then we'll get or aluminum oxide. All are dehydrating substance. In the case, if you use dehydrating substance can remove the water from alcohol and will get alkene, because this OH group and one hydrogen of this group, one hydrogen from this hydrogen and this OH group combined and produce water, and finally product will be CH2 double bond CH2. Here concentrated sulfuric acid behaves as an anhydrous substance or dehydrating substance. So that's all the preparation of alkene. Now I'll discuss about the preparation of alkyne. Preparation of alkyne. Alkyne can be prepared from dihaloalkane. Dihaloalkane means two halogen atoms are present in alkane. Because here one halogen atom, here X stands for halogen. It may be fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Halogen, X means halogen. So when alcoholic potassium hydroxide reacts with dihaloalkane, in that case we'll get alkyne. It is also elimination reaction. For example, if 1,2-dibromopropane, 1,2-3, 1,2-dibromopropane reacts with alcoholic potassium hydroxide on heating, then we'll find the propyne, potassium bromide, and water. So it is also elimination reaction. Ethyne can be prepared from calcium carbide. When ethyne and calcium hydroxide are produced, ethyne and calcium hydroxide are produced when water is added to calcium carbide. It is hydrolysis reaction. So it can be said that alkyne can be prepared from dihaloalkane by elimination reaction, and ethyne can be prepared from calcium carbide by hydrolysis reaction. Now I'll discuss about the chemical reactions of alkene and alkyne. Alkene and alkyne, very important reaction, very important topic. Addition reaction. Number one, addition of hydrogen. For alkene, ethene reacts with hydrogen in presence of nickel catalyst at 182 to 1 degree Celsius and produce ethane. Here, one hydrogen atom is attached with this carbon and another hydrogen atom is attached with this carbon, and this double bond is converted into this single bond, and finally we will get ethene molecule. It is a hydrogen addition reaction that is called hydrogenation reaction, hydrogen addition reaction. Similarly, ethyne can react with excess hydrogen in presence of nickel catalyst and at 182 to 200 degrees Celsius temperature, and we will get ethane. This reaction is also hydrogenation reaction. And secondly, addition of water. Here, ethene reacts with water vapor at 300 degrees Celsius temperature and 60 atm. Here atm stands for atmospheric pressure in presence of phosphoric acid and produce ethanol. Here one hydrogen is attached with this carbon and one OH group of from water attached with this carbon, then we will get ethanol. Okay, this is the condition for performing this reaction. You have to remember this. In the case of alkyne, ethane reacts with water in presence of 20% sulfuric acid and 2% mercury sulfate at 80 degrees Celsius temperature, then we'll get ethanol, which is one kind of aldehyde. Number 3, very important reaction, very important reaction for exam. Okay, that is addition of bromine. Addition of bromine, very important reaction. Addition of bromine or bromine test, it is called bromine test or test for unsaturation. Every unsaturated compound show these types of reaction. Here, when solution of red color bromine, the color of bromine is red color. Red color bromine solution is added to ethene. Ethene reacts with the solution. It is also addition reaction and produces dibromoethane. In this reaction, the red color of the bromine disappears and colorless compound will be produced. All unsaturated hydrocarbon show this reaction. This reaction proves that ethene is an unsaturated compound. Here, the red color bromine combined with ethene and produce dibromoethane. The color of dibromoethane colorless. Here, one bromine is attached with this carbon, and here one bromine is attached to this carbon, and we'll get dibromo, 1,2-dibromo, 1,2-dibromo ethane, which is called dibromoethane and colorless compound. The color of bromine was red color, and after reaction, the red color of bromine is disappeared. Alkane doesn't show these types of reaction, but alkene and alkyne show these types of reaction. In the case of alkyne, also bromine reacts with ethine and produce colorless substance. Here, when solution of red color bromine is added to ethine, ethine reacts with solution and produces tetra means 4, tetrabromethane. In this reaction, the red color of bromine disappears. All unsaturated hydrocarbons show these types of reaction. This reaction proves that ethine is an unsaturated compound. Here, 2-bromine should be given here, and 2-bromine is added here, another bromine is added here, 1 bromine is added here, and another bromine is added here. Finally, 2 bromine atoms are attached with this carbon, and 2 bromine atoms are attached with this carbon. And finally, we will get tetrabromoethane. The color of bromine was red color, and after completing this reaction, the colorless compound, that is tetrabromoethane, will be produced. Remember, the rate of reaction of alkene is higher than the rate of reaction of alkyne in the case of bromine addition reaction. And this important reaction, oxidation reaction, oxidation by potassium permanganate solution. This reaction is called Beer's test, scientist Beer, or test for unsaturation like bromine test. Ethene reacts with nascent oxygen and water. We will get this nascent oxygen of water from the reaction between potassium permanganate and potassium hydroxide. Potassium permanganate and potassium hydroxide reacts and produce potassium manganate, water, and nascent oxygen. This water and nascent oxygen combined and produce ethylene glycol. Here, two OH group will be produced. Two OH group is produced. One OH group is attached with this carbon, and another OH group is attached to this carbon, and then we'll get ethylene glycol or ethan 1,2-diol. It is a colorless compound. The color of potassium permanganate was violet, but after complete this reaction, the violet color disappears. So this reaction proves that alkene is an unsaturated compound. In the case of alkyne, we'll discuss about the Beer test. Here potassium permanganate and potassium hydroxide reacts to each other and produce this nascent oxygen. This nascent oxygen oxidizes ethine molecule and produce oxalic acid or ethane dioic acid, oxalic acid. This is colorless acid. So before reaction, the color of potassium permanganate was violet color. Then after the reaction, the color disappears. So it is a reaction that proves ethane is an unsaturated compound. Polymerization reaction. Last reaction for unsaturated compound. Polymerization is a process. Polymerization process, the process in where smaller molecules are combined and produce larger molecule. This process is known as polymerization reaction. Polyethylene is produced when ethene is heated. When not ethane, it will be ethene. When ethene is heated at 1000 atm pressure and 200 degrees Celsius temperature in presence of little amount of oxygen, then we'll get polyethylene. The preparation of larger molecule from a smaller molecule in presence of high temperature, high pressure and catalyst, this process is known as polymerization. The produced substances are called polymer, and the original and smaller molecules are called monomer. Okay, তাহলে আমরা clear. Now I'll discuss about alcohol. What is alcohol? At first you have to know what is alcohol. When one or more hydrogen atoms of aliphatic hydrocarbon are replaced by the same number of OH group, when one hydrogen of aliphatic hydrocarbon is replaced by one OH group, is known as alcohol. The first member of this class is methanol, that is CH3OH. Here, the one hydrogen of methane is replaced by OH group and we will get methanol. And second member is ethanol. One hydrogen of ethane is replaced by one OH group, so it is ethanol. Alcohol can be expressed by simple ROH. Here, R means alkyl radical. The naming of alcohol is very simple. Alcohols are named by omitting E and adding OL with the name of the alkanes. Please remember, you have to consider the longest carbon chain keeping OH group and list number. For example, the name of this compound is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon containing alcohol. it is butanol, but the position of OH group at 2, so it is called butanol 2. And the name of this compound is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentanol, but the position of OH group is number 1. So finally, the name of this compound is pentanol 1. Preparation of alcohol. Here I'll discuss about the preparation of alcohol. Ethyl bromide reacts with aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide and produce ethanol, because here sodium and bromine are combined and produce sodium bromide, and this OH group is attached with this carbon and produce ethanol CH3 CH2S. From ethene, I will discuss about from ethene. When ethene is combined with water in presence of phosphoric acid at high temperature and high pressure, then we'll get ethanol. Because here one hydrogen is attached with this carbon and the OH group from water is attached with this carbon, and finally we'll get this compound. So from ethyl bromide or ethyl chloride and from ethene, alcohol or ethanol can be prepared. Now I will discuss about what is aldehyde. The organic compound which have CH2 group is called aldehyde. The first member of this compound is methanol, which is HCHO, ethanol, CH3CHO, propanol, CH3CH2, etc. The naming is aldehyde is very simple. Aldehydes are named by omitting E and adding Al with the names of alkane. Here you have to omit the E from alkane and add Al. Remember, in the case of alcohol, we have to add OL, but in the case of aldehyde, you have to add Al, and naming as alkanal, because methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol. Number 2, you have to consider the longest carbon chain keeping the carbon of CH2 group at position number 1. You have to numbering in such a way that remember the position of carbon number will at 1 position. Here the naming of this compound is 1, 2, 3, 4. The name of this compound is butanol. Butanol, 4 carbon containing. No need to use 1, because CH2 group always present in 1 position, so no need to use 1. In UPEG rule, one point is unnecessary numbering must be avoided. Here, if you use 1, it will be unnecessary. So please don't use here 1, because all aldehyde groups are present at number 1 position. So no need to use 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon containing compound. So it is hexanal. No need to use 1 because aldehyde group always present at carbon 1 position. So now I am going to discuss about the preparation of aldehyde. Very simple. When ethine reacts with water in presence of 20% sulfuric acid, 2% mercuric sulfate, and at 80 degrees Celsius temperature, then we'll get ethanol. Do you know what is formalin? Yes, 40% aqueous solution of formaldehyde. Formaldehyde mean methanol is called formalin. Formalin is widely used in biological laboratories. It is used for preserving the dead bodies of different animals. Remember, formalin is not a food preservative. Okay, and now I'll discuss about what is carboxylic acid and its naming. The organic acid which have carboxylic group COOH are called fatty acid or carboxylic acid. Remember, organic acids are two types. One is sulfonic acid and another is carboxylic acid. The organic acid that present sulfonic acid group are called sulfonic acid, and the organic acids that contain COOH group, that is carboxylic group, are called carboxylic acid or fatty acid. The naming of fatty acid, at first you have to consider the longest carbon chain keeping COOH group. You have to consider the longest carbon chain keeping COOH group at number 1 position, and the name by omitting E and adding oic acid with name of alkane, that is methanoic, ethanoic, propanoic, butanoic, pentanoic, hexanoic, like as. For example, methanoic acid, 1 carbon, 2 carbon containing ethanoic acid, propanoic acid, butanoic acid, pentanoic acid, hexanoic, heptanoic, octanoic, nonanoic, decanoic. Okay, preparation of fatty acid. Here, when ethanol reacts with NAS and oxygen, and produce ethanoic acid. Here, NAS and oxygen is prepared from the reaction between potassium dichromate and sulfuric acid, produces potassium sulfate, chromium sulfate, water, and NAS and oxygen. NAS and oxygen mean atomic oxygen and very active oxygen. It is very strong oxidant also. So ethanol reacts with natural oxygen and produce ethanoic acid. This is the best way for preparation of ethanoic acid. And I think all of you know that carboxylic acids are an acid because carboxylic acid reacts with base or alkali and produce salt and water, and it turns blue litmus to red. So it can be said that carboxylic acids have acidic properties. But please remember, all fatty acid or carboxylic acid are very weak acid because fatty acid or carboxylic acids are slightly ionized in water solution. Do you know what is vinegar? I think all of you know that what is vinegar. Vinegar, 4 to 10% aqueous solution of ethanoic acid is called vinegar. Ethanoic acid, that is called acetic acid. I think vinegar is the best preservative because it has no side effect. Vinegar used in making food and as a food preservatives, as the solution is slightly acidic, when it is used on food, no bacteria can grow. As a result, food doesn't get rotten. So, and now I am going to discuss about the preparation of alcohol, aldehyde, and organic acid from hydrocarbon. Here hydrocarbon mean alkene, alkene, and alkyne. From alkane, at first alkane reacts with halogen in presence of sunlight and will produce alkyl halide and hydrogen chloride gas. But in the case of alkene, in presence of hydrogen bromide, in presence of hydrogen peroxide, hydrogen bromide reacts and produce alkyl halide. These alkyl halides reacts with sodium hydroxide and produce alcohol. In this way, alcohol can be prepared, and this alcohol can be oxidized. This alcohol can be oxidized by NAS and oxygen. This NAS and oxygen is produced from this mixture and produce aldehyde. This aldehyde further be oxidized in presence of NAS and oxygen and produce ethanoic acid. Please remember, when primary or 1 degree alcohol is oxidized, then we'll get aldehyde, and when secondary alcohol or tertiary alcohol is reacted with NAS and oxygen, then we'll get ketone. Remember, it is primary alcohol. One alkyl group is present here. It is 1 degree alcohol. 1 degree alcohol or primary alcohol, one alkyl group. And remember, it is 2 alkyl group is present here, 2 alkyl group is present here. So it is second degree or 2 degree alcohol. Second degree or secondary to alcohol. But if 3 OH groups are present here, sorry, 3 alkyl groups are present here, here 3R group, it is 3 degree alcohol or tertiary alcohol. Primary alcohol oxidizes to aldehyde, oxidizes and produce aldehyde. Secondary and tertiary alcohol oxidize and produce ketone. Here primary alcohol is present. Here primary alcohol is present. Primary alcohol is present. Ethanol, one alcohol group is present. So only aldehyde is produces. Aldehyde reacts with nascent oxygen and finally produce ethanoic acid. Okay, in the case of secondary alcohol, here similar oxidation, nascent oxygen is needed. The production of nascent oxygen is produced from the mixture of potassium dichromate and sulfuric acid. Here, propanol 2 is secondary alcohol because here 2 alkyl groups are present. So we'll get ketone. Organic compound present CO group is called ketone. It's called ketone. Here CO group is present, ketone, and this ketone is oxidized and produce organic acid. Remember, the carbon number of ketone when ketone is oxidized, the number of one carbon atom is decreased. Here the carbon atom is 3 carbon atom is present here, 3 carbon atom, 1, 2, 3. But in organic acid, 2 carbon atoms are present, and from 1 carbon and the oxygen reacts and produce carbon dioxide. So 1 carbon is decreased in the case of oxidation of ketone to carboxylic acid. And from the unsaturated compound, alcohol, aldehyde, and organic acid also can be prepared. We have already discussed about in different section in this chapter. Alkene reacts with water vapor at 300 temperature at 60 atm pressure in presence of phosphoric acid. Then is alcohol. This alcohol can be oxidized with nascent oxygen and produce aldehyde or ketone. These aldehyde or ketones further oxidized in presence of nascent oxygen and produce organic acid. On the other hand, alkyne or ethine reacts with water in presence of 2% mercuric sulfate and 20% sulfuric acid and produces aldehyde. This aldehyde further oxidized to carboxylic acid. Remember, due to toxicity of mercuric sulfate, its use in discouraged in industry because mercuric sulfate is toxic chemical. And last part today's class, what is polymer and types of polymer? The reaction in which huge amount of tiny molecules or smaller molecules of any substances are attached with each other and form a larger molecule is called polymerization reaction. The tiny molecules or smaller molecules are called monomer and the produced larger molecules are called polymer. According to the structure, polymers are two types: addition polymer and condensation polymer. Addition polymer and condensation polymer. That is addition polymer. The polymerization reaction in which the monomer molecules are directly connected to one another and form a long chain polymer. It is called addition polymerization reaction. The polymer which is formed in the addition polymerization reaction is called addition polymer. For example, huge amount of propene molecule reacts in presence of 140 atm pressure, very high pressure, temperature, and titanium chloride is catalyst and produce polypropylene. Polypropylene is stronger and thicker than polyethylene. Roof, water pipe, carpet, etc. Are made from this polymer. And it is condensation polymer. Condensation polymer. Condensation polymer. The polymerization reaction in which the monomer molecules release small molecules such as water, carbon dioxide, etc. during joining one another is called condensation polymer. Nylon 66 is the best example for condensation polymer. Here, adipic acid and hexamethylene diamine, hexamethylene 6 CH2 group, diamine 2 amino group reacts in presence of titanium oxide and remove water molecule, and this compound is known as nylon 66. Why 66? Because the left side of this nitrogen atom, 6 carbon atoms are present, 1 plus 4 plus 1, 6 carbon atoms are present, and the right side of this atom, 6 carbon atoms are present. So this called is a nylon 66. Based on the source, polymer can be further divided into two types. They are natural polymers, DNA, RNA, protein, starch, cellulose, etc. Natural polymer, and synthetic polymer. They are man-made or artificial. That is called plastic, polyethylene, polypropylene, PVC. PVC means polyvinyl chloride, polypropylene, nylon, etc. Artificial or synthetic polymer, that is called plastic. So that's all. And it is for and creative question is solve this, and compound X and compound Y. Here compound X is ethene and compound Y is ethanoic acid. Compound Y is ethanoic acid. Compound Y ethanoic acid, and compound X is ethene. Ethene. Define fatty acid is carboxylic acid. Prepare a propanol from propene. It is propanol from propene. Propanol from propene, just water addition reaction in presence of phosphoric acid. Which one compound is X and Y unsaturated? Obviously, it is unsaturated compound. You have to examine by bromine test and Bayer test. Is it possible to prepare compound Y from X? Y from X, yes. First of all, you have to prepare alcohol, then oxidize, produce aldehyde, and finally, by oxidation, you will get carboxylic acid. And that's all. Thank you. Thank you for being with us.